The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Coastal Carolina's offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Chanticleers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers have this offense rolling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. The Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just feeds the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
7, Texas State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often. It creates...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the move, it's Paul. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here comes the option. The pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Hudson. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to run it. QB got it himself. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The play-action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get outside. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Texas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Reddick. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And they'll mark this one dead at midfield. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Hudson. Pulls it in. It's Simpkins. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well,
and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bobcats are flying down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bell.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Tackle almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bobcats will try to pick it up on fourth down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. You've got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Hudson. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Simpkins. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. He strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Simpson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They punt it away on fourth down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line, it's Simpson. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tripped up for the tackle. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Trying to pound their way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Fires into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Hudson. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Paul. At the 45 on his way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the Chanticleers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The RPO, it's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Finds his target down the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. On the ground, it's Paul. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Chanticleers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the Clears have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Paul. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, what a move. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Chanticleers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Breaks the tackle. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Chanticleers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Are you kidding me? I mean, it's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing. Scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Looking for blockers. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just made.
He's loose. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Chanticleers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous running free. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Hudson. Makes the catch. It's Graves.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And back to the air on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. Across the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Now the pitch. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Going to the running game. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wants to throw. It's Morris. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw it. Now adjusting. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
Here we go.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. The Chanticleers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal! That one pushes his lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Man, you see those tight ends catch the football, you're coming up and trying to get them on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurdle you or put that hand down. Nice job by the tight end breaking a tackle and getting some extra yards.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Morris. It's complete to the right. It's a running room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Steps away to find some room. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defense. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19.
Jackrabbit.
To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Back's got it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. drive rolling there out to the 35. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo. Bring it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Morris. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Past the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit as he throws. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The snap sets up the throw. Big fella moving. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
The returner is tackled down at the 15.
This drive will open from the 15. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Right on the money. On the move is the 30. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. The 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they tacked on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.